Mount Gravatt State School, 96.5. Ken, Nikki and Steve hanging out for our school excursion. Great to have your company, Brisbane, on a Friday at, 7 minutes out from 7 o'clock.
Now, we get a whole bunch of people here at these school excursions, from the Scouts to our Lifesavers, Surf Lifesaving Queensland. We've got First Swings here. Oh, well, that's weird, because Jay from First Swing is sitting right here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning,
guys. How are you?
Good, Jay. What's
Good,
going on?
Jay.
Not much. Trying to keep warm at the moment. It's a bit chilly out there.
It is. It has turned.
It has. I think the sun's popped up and everything gets a little cooler when the sun comes up.
A little bit cool. Look, before we start talking about golf and things, what's happening in the golf world, your kiddies, Oscar, Charles, young fellas, they're doing all right?
Doing very well, yes, very, very well.
How young's the youngest one?
Charlie's almost 8 months old now.
8 months old.
Yes.
Now, you were just showing us some footage on your phone there of your oldest one. How old's he?
Oscar's 4.
Footage of him having a swing with a golf club and hitting it like a pro already.
Yeah, I'm not biased when it comes to my son and obviously his golfing ability, but that's pretty impressive.
So does he get that from mum?
No, no. Shell's always been that one-hit wonder. She likes to have that one hit and then walk away, but she says there's one too many golfers in the family already. So.
Yeah, but how many lessons have you given him?
I try and give him a little bit of help. I'm not one of those ones who try and push. He comes with me on Saturday mornings when we teach down at Windaroo. So he's part of our Little Swingers program. So I want him to feel like he's part of the rest of the group, and he's obviously no different when we're in that group. Mm-hmm. I'm not dad, I'm coach. So yeah, a few little tips, but he's a natural. He's been doing it since before he could walk.
And do they have to have modified, golf stuff?
Yeah, so for first swing stuff, we use modified equipment. Basically, it's training wheels for golf. We try and basically explain it to people. We use an oversized golf club with an oversized tennis ball. All our targets are Velcro and sticky as well, so it makes it a lot easier for the kids to obviously see a result and achieve something. It's not like hitting that real golf ball in a real golf club like I do as a golf professional.
As an adult, that's probably the way I need to play too.
It's funny because you see a lot of adults who see us at different events. We were at the Gold Coast Titans the other week, and all the adults come up, I can do this, I play golf, but it's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, and what sort of things is it developing in our kids when they're learning golf?
Yeah, well, obviously golf, it's an individual sport for starters, so a lot of parents look to these days to have something a little bit more individual than a team sport, obviously non-contact as well. But golf's a challenging game too, so it gets the mind thinking. So a lot of schools like to get us in to sort of help, I suppose, the kids who may have learning difficulties as well. Okay. So it gives them the opportunity to be one, an individual, but two, also get outside the classroom and start using their brain in something completely different that's not in a learning capacity.
Yeah, I never would have thought of that from golf.
So all our programs are educational as well. So we use colours, numbers, and obviously we've got a problem solving as well for the kids to do. Teachers love it because it's got that side of it. It's not just about playing golf.
Mate, golf, of course, the less you play, the better you are. How's it going for our guys in America at the moment? They're doing
doing pretty well. We had young Cam Smith the other day, picked up his first victory on Monday morning, our time, really early Monday morning. He picked up his first USPGA Tour event. It was actually a teams event. He played with Jonas Blix, and picked up his first one, picked up just over $1 million.
So he's playing the least amount of golf at the moment?
Yeah, well, no, he's not. It was funny.
No, the more golf you play, that you lose.
Yeah,
so the least amount, he's doing well.
You do, yeah. No, look, he's played a few events this year. He's only a young fella. He's only 23 years old.
Yeah.
$1 million already.
Well, he's over I had a quick look at his stats the other day. He's won over $2 million already, which is in his career, and he's only been on tour since 2013. So
why and when do you say 4?
When the balls come straight at someone.
Is that it?
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
Why 4?
I honestly don't know.
Is it supposed to be hit the floor, floor, but then they got
the yell.
and floor?
Might have been a Kiwi yelling it out.
Well, wasn't it something to do with in the old days? Some guy had 4 caddies.
Well, I honestly
he
don't
wanted
know.
them to go get the ball. I don't know.
Maybe we'll have to look that up.
But it's just when a ball's coming at your head.
I want to know that.
It's funny because I was teaching at the Western Suburbs Special School yesterday with my kids, and I got a young kid, Stephen Ray, and every time before he hits the ball, he yells out 4 before he hits it. So it's quite funny.
Well, I've never yelled that out because it's never had the chance of hitting someone's head.
And never got off the ground.
Ankle height.
Never get off the ground. We call that a worm burner.
Jay, you're rocking it with the kids today. They're going to come down. You've got the inflatable targets.
Ready to rock and roll. We've got the Callaway Epic Bullseye Challenge ready to rock and roll. So we've actually very lucky. We just got a new sponsor, being Callaway. So they're huge in Australia. They're going to look after our kids.
Mate, the kids are going to rock it today. We are at Upper Mount Gravatt State School, 96.5.